Good afternoon. Today I will be the leader of opposition in today's debate topic, which is the United States federal government should pass Bernie Sanders' College for All Act and cancel all student debt. As a reminder, as the negative, we only have to win one stock issue in this debate. And so now I will be going into the affirmatives harms arguments. The first harms argument the affirmative said is that student loan debt is slowing national economic growth, and that with student loans, it can make getting business loans or any sort of loan difficult, which will mean fewer small businesses equal fewer jobs and a less economical output. I would like to say that free education may cause students to cut class and not try hard in their classes due to not spending their money. And this is bad because students will not take their classes seriously, and also jobs will be affected in the long term if they don't take their classes seriously, and they may not also be well educated. According to the article Why Should College Be Free by Ellen Anderson, states that if higher education at public schools becomes free, it might appear to devalue a college degree. It might also lead to students cutting more classes or not trying because they don't have to get their money's worth when they aren't paying for anything. The current price of college drives students to complete their schooling as quickly as possible so as to reduce student debt. Without the financial drive, we might see more laziness and lackadaisical behavior from our students. The next harms argument the affirmative said is that it would help many students relieve their mental and physical health that they have to deal with financially with school. I would like to say that a conservative organization presents the issue of how free college will affect taxes and result in poor quality education. And this is bad because the taxpayers are going to have to pay for free college, and the taxpayer will have to pay more, in which it will be expensive. According to the New York Times article, Should College Be Free by Andrew P. Kelly, states that free college would offer colleges a free gravy train for unlimited people, but of course taxes would have to be hiked to cover the costs, and every college would just demand higher and higher tuition because the government would pay whatever they charge. There is also the question of quality. The next harms argument the affirmative said is that forgiving student loan debt will reduce social problems and improving society. I would like to say that when college graduates are graduating with the same diploma, it lessens the value. When jobs are hiring, it will be hard to differentiate who is the most skilled. And this is bad because companies are able to distinguish who has the higher skill sets or who has not. And according to the article Why Tuition Free College May Devalue Degrees and Deepen Class Divides by Kimberly Johnson, states that tuition-free institutions will run the risk of being undervalued by future employers given the inability for recent graduates to differentiate their degrees, which will not be the case for those attending private institutions where competition for furthering brand equity will still be a factor. Next is the affirmative's inherency. And I don't have a problem with the affirmative's inherency. We can agree that students will begin to become lazy and not be able to succeed in college if college were free, and that there are other issues in the world that that are happening, such as homelessness and free healthcare. And these are the reasons as to why the plan has not been passed. Next is the affirmative's plan, and they said the plan is to eliminate student debt, and the funding for the plan comes from the government and taxes. I would like to say that the United States government already provides aid for college students, such as financial aid, scholarships, and grants. According to the article, What Matters in College Student Success by Megan Malia, states that students who were the most financially needy were eligible to receive federal grants because grants reduce financial burdens and do not require payback. We assume they increase the probability of being retained. Students may also borrow money. Students who are eligible would first opt to take subsidized loans, which defer interest accumulation. Unsubsidized loans go either to loans or to higher income students who are eligible for loans but not for the interest subsidy. Because loans defer the cost of education, they may not influence the probability of retention. Students may have also received scholarships, and institutional scholarships at this university are based on academic merit or athletics. We posited that both would increase the probability of being retained into sophomore year. And next is the affirmatives enforcement of the plan. The enforcement of the plan is that the affirmative said is that it is enforced by programs dedicating money to the program. I would like to say that not everyone may qualify for the program or for these programs, and that regardless, it will still be expensive. Next is the affirmatives argument for solvency, and they said the less money needed to be spent, the more people willingly to attend. I would like to say that California community college students do not pay for their tuition because of fee waivers, and they must also qualify for the California College Promise program and reapply for it. And this is a good thing because the fee waivers can help for their classes. According to the article, Is Community College Free in California by Nalia Ko, states that 1 million California community college students do not pay for their tuition primarily because of fee waivers, and that the College Promise program is funded by the state that pays the tuition fees of students who meet certain requirements. And if approved, students can receive waivers or grants. And it also to provide free tuition, but only to students who qualify. And this concludes my speech, and this is why you should vote negative. Thank you.